Yes, yes. Oh, sorry, my mic is on. Yes, people, welcome back to my YouTube channel and welcome to another live stream. And it's not the watch long this time. This is the UEFA Champions League 1 of 16 draw, or should I say, the route to the final draw, because not only are they doing the 1 of 16, but they're doing the quarterfinals, the semi-finals, and they don't have, even the final as well. So, but yeah, the round of 16 is here. And listen, I want to big up all of the English teams in the Premier League because all of them who qualified for the Champions League from last season are with a round of 16. Of course, Newcastle had to be in the playoff because they didn't finish in the top eight, but they beat Carabao both home and away. And they flew to the round of 16 for the first time in their history. So big up to Newcastle. And not only that, Nottingham Forest are through to the round of 16 because they beat Fenerbahce 4 to an aggregate. Crystal Palace are through to the round of 16 because they won 2-0 last night. So all of the Premier League teams in Europe are in a 1 of 16. So the Premier League is dominating Europe at the moment. So yeah, big up to all of the Premier League teams, man. And yeah, listen, my team is in a 1 of 16. So today we're going to find out if Chelsea, excuse me, are going to be facing either PSG or Newcastle because Chelsea finished in seventh place, I think, in the table. So yeah, we're going to either face PSG or Newcastle. Now, if you want me to be honest, I would have faced Newcastle than PSG because if we had Enzo Maresca, I wouldn't mind facing PSG because he has beaten PSG before, and I know people say in the Club World Cup, but we have beaten the champions of Europe. So if Enzo Maresca was still the manager, I wouldn't face P. I wouldn't mind, but I don't know if Liam is like. Don't get me wrong, he has beaten Napoli, but they do have injuries. Whereas for PSG, they're still the holders of the Champions League. And let's not forget, PSG, yeah, they were in the playoff last season and they've won it. So they're looking to do it again. So that's why for me, yeah, let's say that we do face PSG, we need Liam Messi has got to find a way, yeah, to beat them. Because, like I said, Enzo Wesker has beaten PSG, but he's no longer the manager. You know what I mean? So that's why I want to face Newcastle. And I understand people are saying that we're going to face them 3 times. So there you go. But listen, Liam Senior, I don't know how he's going to be coping against big teams because he's already faced Arsenal and he's lost 2 times. And this Sunday, he's going to face them again. So I didn't know how he's going to, be doing against the big teams. But listen, we shall see, man. We shall see. But yeah, so yeah, in order for Chelsea, yeah, if we draw first, that means we'll be on the left hand side. That means we'll be on the if I let me just look at the bracket once again. And all you guys, I will read out your comments later on. So let me just UEFA Champions League bracket. So let me just have a quick check. Um oh sorry, they didn't have they done the updated one? Let's hope they did. Um So yeah, I want it to be like an image, you know. Um, you know what? Let me just go on YouTube and let me just see how it works. So um go back a bit. I'm just trying to so yeah. S- So yeah, if Chelsea, I believe here, if I'm not mistaken, if Chelsea draw first, that means we'll be on the silver side and they'll be facing PSG. But if Chelsea but if Barcelona draw first, that means we'll be on the blue side. Oh, sorry, my headphones, my earphones just dropped. So let me just pick that up. Um, 1 second. Let me just leave it over there. All right, all right, yeah. So yeah, sorry guys. Like I was saying, if Barcelona draw first, that means we'll be on the blue side and we'll be facing Newcastle. Now, the only good thing is that since we're in the top eight, that means that our second leg will be at Stamford Bridge. So that's a good thing that we finished in the top eight. Otherwise, if we didn't, that means this first leg will be at Stamford Bridge and the second leg will be away from home. So it's a good thing, yeah, that we managed to finish in the top eight. So there we go. But yeah, we'll see, man. We will see. What's happening? Sorry guys. Oh, that's why. That's why. So yeah, these are the seeded teams. So Arsenal, Bayern Munich, Liverpool, Tottenham, Barcelona, Chelsea, and Sporting Lisbon and Man City. So okay, wait, what did I say? We finished sixth? Yeah, we. So yeah, I did. So there we go. All right, so we're ready to go, people. We are ready to go. Of course, this is on YouTube, so this won't be actually. Oh, I should have. Okay, you know what? In fact, you know what? Yeah, to make it better, I'll just watch it on the normal website. Let me just go to. So I've seen that Man City will be facing Real Madrid. So there you go. Let me just let's hope this one works. Oh, Paris versus Chelsea. There you go. So Chelsea will be facing Paris FC. So that means we've drawn first. So there we go. There we go. So yeah, Paris Saint-Germain versus Chelsea will be the round of 16. So there you go. And that means that Barcelona will be facing Newcastle once again. So they'll be on the right hand side. So yeah, these two have already faced each other. So Newcastle versus Barcelona once again. So there we go. All right. Let me just pause this one. Let me just pause the one on YouTube because the one I'm watching right now is way quicker. So yeah, man, that's the breaking news. So Chelsea will be going away to France to be facing Paris Saint-Germain. So yeah, man, we've already faced them before and beat them. Can Liam Senior do it? That's going to be the big question. So yeah, Liverpool have been drawn first, so that means they'll be facing Galatasaray once again. So this is like the league phase. So Liverpool facing Galatasaray, and they did lose 1-0 to them in the league phase. So there we go. So yeah. So yeah, Liverpool will be facing them, and that means that Tottenham will be facing Atletico de Madrid away from home. So there you go. I don't know if Tottenham have faced Atletico Madrid before. I really don't know. I don't think they did. I don't think they did. I can't remember the last time Tottenham faced Atletico Madrid. But anyway, there you go. So yeah, guys, I will be getting to your comments. Don't you worry. So I'm just doing my reaction to it. So there we go. All right. So who is up next? FC Bayern Munich. So that means that Bayern Munich are going to be facing Atalanta. Yeah. So that means that Arsenal. Hmm. I think Arsenal will be facing. Hmm. So that means I wish I could remember the bracket again. So that means that Arsenal will be facing Bayern Leverkusen. So there you go. So Arsenal will be facing Bayern Leverkusen in the round of 16. There you go. And Leverkusen is a tough team because I remember if Xavi Alonso was the manager, this would be a tough game for Arsenal, but not anymore. Not anymore. So there we go. And I think that's it for now. So yeah, this is the round of 16. So Paris Saint-Germain versus Chelsea, Galatasaray versus Liverpool, Real Madrid versus Man City again, Atalanta versus Bayern Munich. 1 second. Newcastle versus Barcelona, Atletico Madrid versus Tottenham, Bodo Glimt versus Sporting Lisbon, and Leverkusen versus Arsenal. So Chelsea are in the silver side of the bracket. So there we go. And of course, this game will be kicking off in about 2 weeks' time. So I feel like after who if we go after Newcastle? No, after I think after Wrexham, we'll be facing Paris Saint-Germain in the first leg. I think. In fact, when is the no? No, sorry, I tell a lie. I tell a lie. So when is the Wrexham game? I think it's on the 9th and 11th. So that means will be yeah, so that means after Wrexham, which is on the 8th of on the 8th, sorry, the 7th of September, sorry, the 7th of March, mind you, will be facing Paris Saint-Germain away, and that means after Newcastle will be going, the second leg will be at Stamford Bridge. So there you go. So yeah, that's the one of 16. So it's kicking off. So yeah, it will be starting in about 2 weeks' time. So yeah, the first leg is the 10th and 11th of March, whereas the second leg will be the 16th and the 18th of March. So there you go. Wait, is that it? Wait, is that all? Hold on, guys. Oh, that's it. I thought they'll be doing. Wait, I thought they'll be doing the quarterfinal, the semi-final, the final draw. Wow. Um, I mean, I can't believe that's it, people. I mean, how long have I been live for? One sec. About 90 minutes. I thought they'll be doing. Wait, I thought they'll be doing the quarterfinal as well, the semi-final, and the final draw. Wow, I'm pretty surprised. So that is weird, you know. That is weird. But anyway, I'm just gonna quickly show you guys. I'm just gonna show you guys to draw them because I'm pretty shocked. You know, I thought they'll be doing, the quarter, unless they be saving that when the quarterfinal draw is happening. Wow. Anyway, let me just quickly show you the full bracket. I'm just gonna see which one I can trust. Okay, so okay, let me just take a look. Let me take a look at the full bracket again because hmm. Okay, so I'm seeing that. Oh, that means okay. I'm seeing that if Chelsea beat PSG in the 1 of 16, that means we'll be facing either Liverpool. Okay, okay, that means they want me to figure out themselves. So all right. So um let me just have a look. Is there a way, yeah, they can show me the image? Is there a way they can show me the image? I wish, yeah. So, let me just see. Have they? I wanna see. Yeah. Okay. No, 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 no. I think I just saw one. Okay. So, okay, I just saw one. Give me 1 second. All right. So that means where is Liverpool at the moment? Okay, so all right, so okay, I see. So if Chelsea, yeah, beats PSG, that means we'll be facing either Liverpool or Galatasaray. And that means for the semi-final, so that means in the semi-final, we'll be facing either Real Madrid, Man City, um, Atalanta, or Bayern Munich. For the semi-final. All right, so I get it now. I get it now. So yeah, here's how it works, people. As a Chelsea fan, of course. So if we beat PSG, that in the 1 of 16, that means in the quarterfinal we'll be facing either Galatasaray or Liverpool because they play each other in the 1 of 16 as well. And if Chelsea either beat Liverpool or Galatasaray for the quarterfinal, that means in the semi-final, we'll be facing either Real Madrid, Man City, Atalanta, or Bayern Munich for the semi-final. And that means if Chelsea beat those teams in the semi-final, like I mentioned, that means we'll be facing either Newcastle, Barcelona, Atletico Madrid, Tottenham, Sporting Lisbon, Bodo Glimt, Leverkusen, and Arsenal for the final. So there you go. I know that sounds a bit of confusing, but you get what I mean. So as of right now, we're facing PSG. Um, away from home. And I don't know, I wish they will tell us for the quarterfinal, when the first leg and the second leg, you know what I mean? Like if Chelsea, like let's say that Chelsea beat PSG, would the first leg be at Stamford Bridge or away from home? I wish they can continue, but it looks like they'll be saving it for the quarterfinals. So there we go. But yeah, people, that is it, I guess. That is it. So let me just quickly read out your comments. Big up to Beans and Toast. Thank you so much. Welcome to Light Talks Football. Big up to El Capitan. We will be watching. Oh, let me just move this shit out of the way. We will be watching the 25-26 Champions League draw road to the final. Yeah, Chelsea have ended sixth in the Champions League table. Yep, absolutely. I'm scared if we get PSG, bro. Well, listen, Paddy News, we're facing PSG, and I'm a bit scared because if Enzo Wesker didn't get sacked, then I wouldn't be fearing because he has already beaten PSG, he beat Barcelona, he has beaten Liverpool, so there we go. But Liam Senior, I really don't know if I can trust him to handle against PSG. I really don't know. Like, don't get me wrong, he has beaten Napoli away, and that's good. But Napoli did have a few injuries, if you know what I mean. So yeah. Whereas for PSG, they've got Kvaratskhelia. The only good thing is that Dembele is not in the squad because if he was fit in that game, boy oh boy, I do not trust our defense to handle Dembele like that. I really don't. But they've got Vitinha. They've got in fact, let me just take a look at their last game, PSG, when they face Monaco. So let me just have a look. So yeah, this is the lineup here that PSG face against Monaco. So they've got Sunaf in goal, Hakimi right back. Boy, oh boy, that is one of the best. They got Marquinhos, who's a really good player. Pacho, Nuno Mendes, one of the best left backs in Europe. Zay Emery, Vitinha, one of the best midfielders. João Neves, Kvaratskhelia, Diore, who's a good player, and Bakiola, who's also a really good player. They've got some strong and good players in that squad. And I do not know yet if Liam Senior is going to find a way to tactically outclass Luis Enrique the way Enzo Maresca did. I really don't know. So for me, I'm a little bit scared. But listen, we shall see what happens. If, let's say, if Liam Senior, can go, like, listen, if we get a draw in the first leg, then that's good. That is good. The only way that I'm confident that Chelsea in the second leg is that if we win the game, which I don't think we will, but let's say that we do, or get a draw, or get a narrow defeat. Let's say, if Chelsea lose 1-0 to PSG, then I'll still be confident. If Chelsea lose 2-0, I'll be like, 2-0. I mean, we can get a comeback, but I don't know if we can do what we did before. But if Chelsea lose 3-0, then it's over. Unless Chelsea can, make a huge comeback, in order for us to be in the quarterfinal. So yeah, the only way I'm gonna feel confident in the second leg is that if Chelsea win, Chelsea win, get a draw, or maybe lose by a goal deficit, whether it's 1-0 to PSG or 2-1 or something like that, then I will be confident. But if we get an absolute battle win, either 3-0, 4-0, I don't think I'll have any confidence going to the second leg at Stamford Bridge. You know what I mean? But it is what it is, man. But yeah, we got PSG once again. But yeah, if this was under Enzo Maresca, I would be calm. And I would say, you know what? If Enzo Maresca did it before, he can do it again. You know what I mean? But we sacked him, so I do not know how Lewis can do, but I wish him the best of luck. in 2 weeks' time against PSG. And the first, like I mentioned, will be after the Wexham game away from home. And then after that, and then the second leg will be after the Newcastle game at home. So there we go. So yeah, shout out to all the teams that got through. Absolutely, bro. And we have a possibility of facing PSG or Newcastle. So yeah, like I said, I do apologize. I've got so many comments to go through, but anyway, big up to you, Michael. Yep, that's our first leg, which means we'll be at home for the second leg. And listen, that is advantage, and that's a good thing we finish in the top eight, because if we didn't finish in the top eight, the second leg, the first leg will be at Stamford Bridge, and then the second leg will be away from home. You know what I mean? So it's a good thing we finish in the top eight. So there we go. Yeah, Real Madrid face Man City once again. Once again. So there you go. I believe they face each other in the league phase, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, Man's like every season, Real Madrid face Man City every single time. You know what I mean? So yeah, man, I'm looking forward to that one. And now let me just have a. I'm not quite sure if they put out the date and time of the Okay, I'm hearing that. Whoa, I'm seeing on Twitter that the Champions League schedule should drop from UEFA around late afternoon today. So once that happens, yeah, I will be giving you guys. Well, during my Premier predictions, I'll be giving you guys the date and the time for the Chelsea game in both first and second leg against PSG. So make sure you guys tune into that one. So there we go. So yeah, well, big up to Andrews. The football season is turning fire. Absolutely. Wrexham next weekend. Yep. Then after that, we go away to France, and it's not particularly that far from the UK. Like people either have to travel via the Channel Tunnel by driving or taking a coach as well, or by using Eurostar from London St Pancras to Paris New Good, or you can use a plane as well. So it's not particular. So Paris is a bit far, but not that far from the UK. So there we go. So yeah, Chelsea have got 4 away games in a row. So we've got Arsenal away, which is this Sunday. Then we go to Villa away, which is on the so yeah, let me just tell you guys Chelsea's next 4 games. So yeah, we got Arsenal away, which is this Sunday at 4:30. Then we go away to Villa, which is on the 4th of March on a Wednesday night at 7:30, and then we go away to Wexham, which is on the 7th of March at 5:45, and then we go away to PSG for the first leg either on Tuesday or on Wednesday. So we basically got 4 away games in a row, for Chelsea. And that ain't going to be easy, That really isn't going to be easy. So, yeah, there we go. So these next 4 games, starting from Arsenal, is all going to be away from home for the next 4. You know what I mean? Then the World Cup is coming. Oh, yeah, I'm looking forward to that one. I really am looking forward to that one. Um, okay, the quarterfinals, semifinals are predetermined. Okay, that makes sense. But yeah, I basically told you guys, yeah, that if Chelsea beat PSG, will be facing either Liverpool or Galatasaray, the winners of that one. So there we go. So yeah, I just had to you know delve deep into how we're gonna be facing the team in the quarterfinal. One side of the draw is heavily stacked with top. Also got a potential easier path. Yeah, I mean your first game. Um, yeah, you've got Leverkusen in the 1 of 16, and your first leg is away to Germany. So there we go. And if I take a look at that, so that means if Arsenal, so that means if Arsenal beat Leverkusen, that means you'll be facing either Bodo Glimt because they beat Inter or Sporting Lisbon. And don't forget, Arsenal faced Sporting Lisbon before and have beaten them. And that means and that means if you beat either Bodo Glimt or Sporting Lisbon in the quarterfinal, that means, yeah, you'll be facing Newcastle, Barcelona, Atletico Madrid, or Tottenham. Like, can you imagine, yeah, if there's a North London derby in the semi-final of the Champions League? Oh my days, that will be epic. That will be epic, yeah. If there's a potential North London derby, yeah, in the semi-final of the Champions League. Boy, oh boy, that would be crazy, man. That would be huge. Like, I cannot, like, I don't think yet Tottenham will be in the semi-finals of the Champions League. But if they do, yeah, boy, that North London derby in the semi-final will be amazing. It will be amazing. So there we go. So yeah, man. Oh yeah, that means, yeah, that since Chelsea, um, okay, that means, yeah, that the first, if okay, if Chelsea, yeah, beat that means if Chelsea beat PSG away from home, that means the first leg, let's say we'll be facing either Liverpool or Galatasaray, and then the first leg will be at Stamford Bridge because we finished sixth. You know what I mean? So I'm just hoping that next season will be in fact. So let me just take a look at the I think it's 1, 2. In fact, let me just take a look at the table once again. So yeah, Sporting on. Okay, well, hopefully next season Chelsea can finish in the top two, so that every single first leg will be in away from home, and then the second leg will be at Stamford Bridge. So there we go. But yeah, man. So yeah, Arsenal could go far in this competition, because last season Arsenal won the semi-finals. So yeah, also could go far in this competition. So there we go. Big up, man. 10 people watching. That is amazing. So big up to all of you guys. Arsenal versus Chelsea final. Do you know what? Yeah, that could happen. That could potentially happen because since Chelsea are in the silver side, I think, and then since also on the blue side, that could happen. We could have an Arsenal Chelsea final, which that never happened. In fact, yeah, well, Chelsea faced Arsenal in the Europa League final in 2019, and there's a potential that we can have a Champions League final in 2026 potentially. So there you go. And that would be more times than any other team. And of course, Arsenal would definitely not want to face an English team because they know what happened, you know, when they faced Liverpool or Man United or even Chelsea at that time and they've lost. So there we go. But yeah, man, I also think Chelsea final could happen, That could be a potential thing. It really could. So there we go. Chelsea will be at home in the first leg in the quarterfinal and the semis. I so you know what? I understand it now because since we finished sixth, that means the quarterfinal first leg will be at home and it will be away. So that one may not be an advantage for Chelsea. So there we go. So yeah, I understand it now. Oh, big up to would turn the to Monkey 12 saying I perfectly understand that, but he does have a good blueprint. We just have to get some results under our belt and get some momentum. I mean, yeah, I do agree what you're saying. I really do agree. It's just that for me, the reason why I'm a bit worried is that Liam Senior did face that PF1, but they have injuries. And he's going to be up against the likes of Vitinha, Cavaskinia, Hakimi, Bakiola, Duowe, and Nuno Mendes. He's going to be up against some really good and potential world-class players. So I'm just hoping that Liam Senior can find a way here. Let me just put my laptop down a bit. I just hope here that Liam Messina can find a way here to outclass and get the better of of Luis Enrique, because Enzo Maresca did it, and he's more a better manager than Lewis. So that's why I'm getting a bit worried. But we shall see what happens. We shall see what happens. I think it depends on who is fit. Yeah, listen, if we could get all of our players fit for that game, then that would be amazing. But I swear to God, if Reece James is injured, if Cole Palmer is injured, if Caicedo is injured, if any of our best players are injured before that game, you better pray for me. You better pray for Chelsea, because I don't know how we're gonna end up being PSG with our best players. Like if we look at the FIFA Club World Cup final, we had everyone fit and all of our signings came in. Um, so if I tell you guys, so yeah, let me just tell you guys the lineup for that team. So we had Robert Sanchez in goal, Malo Gusto's right back, Trevor Chalobah, Lever Coles as two centre backs, then Mark Cucurella as a left back, Reece James or Moise Caicedo in the midfield, Cole Palmer on the right wing, Enzo Fernandez in the 10, Pedro Neto on the left wing, and João Pedro up top. And looking at this year, is only one, two, one, two players that are out, And if you look at our bench here, we had Liam Delap, Andre Santos, Christopher Nkunku, who is no longer here, and Juice Riho who's also no longer here, Tosin Adebayo, Philip Jorgensen, who's no longer here, Nicholas Jackson, who of course will come back from Chelsea on loan, Mamadou Sarr, who we call from last month, Alice Semenyo, who's no longer here, Tari George, no longer at Chelsea, Josh Adjupong, Mark Giroud, Mike Penders, no longer here, Gabriel Solenia, and look at this, Lavio's even on the bench. He was even on the bench, and he's no longer here. So you can basically see that, some players left out, some are injured, and some suspended. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, if like you said, return to Monkey Chov, if we could get all of our players fit for that game, then maybe, just maybe, I have confidence. But if any of our best players get injured, then I'm starting to feel a bit worried about that one. But you are right, man. You are right. Obviously, I have to be confident because it's my club and I don't want to be negative and all that stuff. But if Enzo Moscow is still here, I will have more confidence than I have under Liam Senior, because I've seen the evidence in the Club World Cup. Liam Senior has faced Napoli of one, but so far against the likes of Mikola, he still has to face in the Premier League Mikel Arteta, Michael Carrick, who else? Pep Guardiola and Andre Slot. These are the managers that he has to face in the Premier League. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, and also we've also been in Napoli because Antonio Conte in Europe is really, really bad, especially in the Champions League. So there we go. So yeah. Chelsea played Arsenal in the Champions League before 2000 quarterfinals and won 3-2 on aggregate. Yep, I remember. And I believe the second leg was away at Highbury. So yeah, I remember that one. Who's the top scorer so far? I know Anthony Gordon is up top. That's a good question, no? Let me just have a quick look. Let me just have a look. 1 second. So let's use the top scorer. Oh yeah, it's actually Kylian Mbappe because he's on 13 goals. But Anthony Gordon, yeah, is 3 goals away, yeah, from equaling that, He's 3 goals away. So depending how far Newcastle go in the Champions League, because they got Barcelona in the 1 of 16, you know, Anthony Gordon might surpass Kylian Mbappe. So whoever goes far in the competition for me will be the top scorer. Like if Real Madrid, go as far in this competition, Kylian Mbappe would definitely get a trophy for the top scorer. But if Newcastle go far, then Real Madrid in this competition, then Anthony Gordon may be the top scorer in the Champions League this season. So Yeah, you're right. Anthony Gordon is up there, but he's actually killing Mbappe because he's on 13 goals in the Champions League this season. So there we go. I also should go for Gordon in the summer. Yeah, I'm seeing a few reports about that one because they're looking to like get rid of either Trossard or Martinelli because both of them this season hasn't been particularly doing well for Arsenal. So yeah, I understand what you mean. So yeah, so I'm seeing a few reports like if also get Anthony Gordon, then maybe it could be a good signing. Maybe it could be Trossard when you bought it from Brighton. You know what I mean? So there we go. So yeah, Mbappe is the top scorer. He is. Tottenham put 3 goals past this PSG side. Monaco managed to chip away at them too. I think we stand a great chance when it comes down to maturity. We showed them on the day. And do you know what? I agree with you. I want to big up to you, Return to Monkey. Big up to you because you're actually on my channel for the first time. And I do agree. Even though Tottenham lost that game away to PSG, they scored 3 past them. And I'll tell you what, yeah, if Monaco, yeah, in fact, I believe, yeah, I've watched if I did let me just have a look. Well, Monaco 2-0 up against PSG in the first second, got a red card. Let me just have a look. Let me just see. When did that red card happen? And yeah, I do agree with you because Monaco, yeah, in the first leg, well, 2-0 up. 2-0 up in 80 minutes. They were 2-0 up, and of course PSG scored. So let me say that again. So Monaco were 2-0 up at that time, but then Guwin got a red card, a straight red, and then PSG made a comeback. And it's the same thing in the game on sorry, it's the same thing, yeah, that happened 2 days ago. Monaco were 1-0 up. They were 1-0 up. They leveled the tie at 3-3. And then Koulibaly, is a different player. But once again, Monaco were down to 10 men. And it's Koulibaly this time in the 58th minute. And that means that PSG, got it back to 2-1. And then Tacy scored in the 91st minute. And then Yildiz, man, I don't know how on earth he missed that chance. I really don't know. So for me, yeah, I think if Chelsea want to go for to the quarterfinal, the mentality of this football club has to change. Yeah. If Chelsea either go 1 or 2 up, let's not try and be Monaco and get a red card. Because if that happens, yeah, they will probably lose that game. Because Monaco did it and they've lost. So that cannot happen to Chelsea. So if Chelsea, yeah, want to at least go through to the quarterfinals of the Champions League, not only do we have to be, taking our chances and do well defensively, but the mentality has to change. We cannot get a stupid red card and then just decided, we're gonna let PSG, get back into this game. No, we need to really concentrate because Chelsea, I believe, is 2 red cards away from breaking the Premier League record in history, and it's not a good one. It really isn't a good one. So for me, if Chelsea want to go to the quarterfinals, like he said, like what Turn to Monkey Troll said, no mistake, no immaturity, and no city red card. And that is a fact. That is a fact. Because every time Chelsea gets stupid red cards, we throw ourselves in the bin, And we saw that against Burnley. 1-0 up, red card, drew that game. Same goes for Brighton, yeah? 1-0 up, red card, lost. Then Man United game earlier on, Robert Sanchez in the 4th minute, red card, 0-0, lost. Let me see. Fulham game. Let me just take a look because I know Fulham beat us, but what was the what time did the red card happen? So yeah, look at this. Look at this. That red card happened, yeah, when it was 0-0. Because Marco Correa got a red card in the 22nd minute. So that was 0-0. So we got a red card in that game. Then guess what? We lost 2-1. And we also scored in the 81st minute. You know what I mean? Let me just have a look at some of the other games in the Premier League where we went down to 10 men. Oh, yeah, the Arsenal game. Caicedo, yeah, gets a red card. 0-0. We drew that game. Yeah. Who else? Who else? I'm trying to remember. Yeah, Fulham. Who else have we got a red card in the Premier League? Enzo Muesca did, but that's the manager one. Yeah, Arsenal. Who else am I missing? Wolves. Oh no, that's in the Cowboy Cup. Ajax. Brighton. Yes, I mentioned. So yeah, look at this, people. The only game, yeah, where Chelsea went down to 10 men, yeah, in the Premier League, and one was away to Forest. Because in that game, Malo Gusto got 2 yellow cards and got in some sent off in the 87th minute. But that's when Chelsea were 3-0 up. We were 3-0 up because Josh Ajapong scored, Neto scored. Josh Ajapong scored in the 49th minute. Pedro Neto scored in the 52nd minute. Wisham scored in the 84th minute. And then Malo Gusto got a red card in the 87th minute, 2 yellow cards. Yeah. Imagine in that game, we got a red card when it was, let's say, if Chelsea were 1-0 up, or if this game was a draw, we'll probably lose that game. We'll probably lose. So the only game, yeah, where Chelsea went down to 10 men and got a win was against to Nottingham Forest. Only one game because we were 3-0 up. You know, I wouldn't mind, yeah, like for me, yeah, let's say that we face Newcastle, and let's say that we're 3-0 up, but then we get a red card. Obviously, yeah, I'll be fuming once again, but you know what? I would be relaxed. I will be calm because the game is only over and we're still going to win this game despite going down to 10 men. I'd rather do that, yeah, than see Chelsea go down to 10 men, you know, either 0-0 or 1-0 up, and then we just throw it away. You know what I mean? So I do agree. So I hope these Chelsea players, you know, have the mentality of not making individual mistakes, you know, especially playing from the back, you know, and not give away stupid red card. Either way, if Chelsea either 1-0, 2-0, or maybe even a 0-0. If we get to go down to 10 men, you know, after being 3-0 up, then cool. But 1-0 or 0-0, nah, not for me. Not for me. So there we go. But yeah. So I do agree with you. Like, I hope these players, yeah, see this and hopefully they don't have the mentality of doing another stupid thing. So there we go. Um, but yeah, he says, also big up Elijah. First time I saw you on the terrace, and I thought you spoke very well. So I decided to subscribe. Keep up the content. You'll make Chelsea proud day by day. Oh, thank you, Return of the Monkey. Thank you so much. And I'm glad you enjoy my content. And thank you for subscribing as well. And yeah, I'm really happy that you know, and I appreciate the love and support that you're giving me. So big up your damn selves, you know. So yeah, big up to you, Return to Monkey 12. So there we go. The thing is that is expect these red cards to come from young players. The thing is you expect these red cards to come from young players. It's coming from experienced ones for Fana, Kukuai, Kaseda, and Chalaba. And that's true, you know. That is true. Let's say, yeah, that if Chelsea get a red card, but these players are young, then I understand that. But like you said, Fofana is experience, Kukue is experience, Caicedo is experience, Chalobah is experience, and who else? João Pedro, Liam Delap, who else got a red card? Robert Sanchez as well. Like these are from experienced players, and that's what gets me so angry. Like you're an experienced player, and you should know the rules. Yeah, if you're on the yellow card, don't do it again, and don't also make a stupid tackle where you can break someone's leg. You know, like don't do that. You're an experienced player. You should know the rules by now. But these players don't have the mentality to do that. So I agree with you with Tom Monkel. You would have thought, yeah, that we get red cards from young players, but it's actually experienced players. You know what I mean? So for me, yeah, next season, I just hope, yeah, that these players will learn their lesson, which I don't think they do, and they'll learn, you know what? Every time we go down to 10 men, our mentality just sinks. So let's hope, yeah, that we don't get a red card so that we can actually win the game of football, even though we're 1-0, 2-0 up. You know what I mean? So yeah, big up to you, would turn to Moncao. Like, he speak, like, I hope, yeah, that one day he goes on a football terrace and speaks to Terry, because he's speaking even facts. He's speaking facts. And even a Chelsea fan like me, you know, he's speaking facts, bro. You're speaking facts. So be up with damn self. And there's one last comment. Salom Man 232 says United. So I'm assuming United fan. So be up with damn self. But yeah, I think that's it. Let me just oh, Happy was live. Oh, sugar. I think she has ended. Yeah. I didn't know. Anyway, I'll speak to her later on. But yeah, people, I think that's it for now, you know. I think that's it. So let me just quickly show you, let me just see, yeah, if I can show you guys the bracket, the full one, the proper one. Uh let's see if there's anyone. Unless okay. Well, hmm, yeah. Sorry, guys. I'm just trying to see if I can show you the full bracket of it. Um, oh yeah, let me just see. Have they got the one that is dated? I'm just trying to see if there's okay, well okay, I'll just show you on Wikipedia because they've updated their one. So let me just quickly show you guys on Wikipedia so far. Let me just scroll down, and yeah, and yeah. So 1 second. So yeah, before I end the stream, I'm just gonna. Oh, that's the guest one. So yeah, before I end the stream, I'm just gonna quickly show you guys the bracket for the um Champions League. So let me just put myself down here. So yeah, so here it is, guys. So the 1 of 16 is this: Paris Saint-Germain versus Chelsea, Galatasaray versus Liverpool, Real Madrid versus Man City, Atalanta versus Bayern Munich, Newcastle versus Barcelona, Atletico Madrid versus Tottenham. Oh, let me just scroll down a bit. Yeah, Atletico Madrid versus Tottenham, Bodo Glimt versus Sporting Lisbon, Bayer Leverkusen versus Arsenal. So this Chelsea's path. So if Chelsea, yeah, beat Paris Saint-Germain, that means we'll be facing either Galatasaray or Liverpool. And the first leg will be at Stamford Bridge. And the second leg will either be at Anfield or at Istanbul. So depending on if Liverpool or Galatasaray win. And then if Chelsea beat Galatasaray or Liverpool, that means in the semi-final we'll be facing either Newcastle, Barcelona. Sorry, yeah, quarterfinals. Oh no, sorry. I think I'm wrong. Um, so yeah, and then semi-finals. Oh yeah, that means if Chelsea beat so that means if Chelsea beat Galatasaray, sorry, mind you, will be facing either Real Madrid, Man City, Atalanta, or Bayern Munich in the semi-final. I think I was correct before. Yeah, I think I was correct. So yeah, Real Madrid, Man City, Atalanta, or Bayern Munich in the semi-final. And again, the first leg will be at Stamford Bridge, and then the second leg will be away from home. And then if we beat that team, will be facing either Newcastle, Barcelona, Atletico Madrid, Tottenham, Bodo Glimt, Sporting Lisbon, Bayer Leverkusen, or Arsenal in the final, which is on the 30th of May 2026. And of course, that will be on a Saturday. So there we go. So yeah, man, that is the bracket. And yeah, it looks like there's no need for me to be worrying about it. So yeah, I just had to figure out how they do this. But there we go. But yeah, people, that's it for me today. Don't forget there will be a Premier prediction coming up later today, so make sure you guys tune in because we've got a West Midlands derby between Villa and sorry, Wolves versus Aston Villa later on tonight. So the Premier predictions will be out, so make sure you guys tune in. And yeah, I want to big up to all of you that tuned into the stream. Big up to the regulars, Beans on Toes, El Capitan. Big up to Paddy Nev 2012, a new subscriber or a new person on my channel. Big up to Michael. Big up to Andrews, a regular. Big up to a new person on my channel called Return to Monco 12, who is also a Chelsea fan. Talk of the Chelsea as well. Big up to you. And I think that's it for now. Oh yeah, Salon, who is a Man United fan. Salon Man 232. So yeah, listen, big up to all of you guys that watched this stream. And yeah, Premier predictions is coming up next. And yeah, so make sure you guys tune in. So that is the end of the stream. If you guys haven't done so already, click the like button. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button as I'm on the road to 1K subscribers. So if you guys can help me to get there as soon as possible, that would be great. And yeah, hype this video. If you have enjoyed it, make sure you guys share this to all your friends and family. Just in case if they missed the stream, they can go back and watch all the reactions to the 1 of 16, the quarterfinal, semi-final, the final draw as well. So yeah. And if you guys if you're a Chelsea fan or Warrior fan, let me know your thoughts and feelings on your reactions to the draw in the comments down below if you haven't done so already. But anyway, people, I've got to get myself prepared for the predictions. So yeah, guys, as always, take care. Goodbye, God bless, and I'll see you guys again very soon. In a bit, people. Peace. Oh, that's the wrong one. Sorry. Wrong one. All right. All right, I'll try this again. I'm out of it, people. Peace.